Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. All right. What's really good at LeSBP Trading? Familia, buenos dias, bonjour, bon dia, salbona, guten abend, konbanwa, masake, apta. Thank you all for tuning in. So we have been getting the absolute crap beat out of us this week. We have lost $727.75 just this week so far. Man, it's been rough. I'm not gonna lie, it's been rough. Not sure if you all's trades have been going very well, but I can tell you mine have not. I can definitely say that for sure. My trades have not been going very well. So I'm gonna just jump right into it. I will show you all what the trades look like and where we're currently at right now. We have a trade that we are currently in, um, waiting for it to hit our 1-to-1, and then yeah, go from there. I mean, manage the trade, I guess. That's all we can do. So let's jump right into it. I can start from Trade and show you where we're at. So currently right now we are looking at this week. This week, like I said, has been utterly horrible. $727.75 negative. We only had like one, maybe two profitable trades that equaled up to 150, and then the rest of those have been losses, which is 877 and 75 cents negative. If you look at the trades that we've taken this week, from the 4th, which is Monday, yeah, from the no 5th, which is, well, we actually took a trade on Sunday. So we took a trade on Sunday. That was actually a decent trade. Then we had a break even on Monday. No other trades. And then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades on the 6th, which I think was what, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. And man, most of those were losses. So as you can see, loss, 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 break even positive, basically a break even positive, and then loss. And then, of course, on the 7th, we had a break even positive, another loss, break even negative, and then two more losses on the 7th. We've taken a lot more trades than I'm usually used to taking in the week, or in the days. Basically, I don't usually take that many trades, but man, it's been really rough. And currently, right now, we're sitting at a positive, but as you can see, the market is fluctuating quite heavily. We're kind of stuck in between, the support resistance areas. So we got this one up here, this one right here, and then this one down here. We got three support resistance areas that I'm looking at, and we're kind of stuck in between those. So ever since basically where we have here starting on Monday, which is this, and then going down to this, which is on Tuesday, man, we just been trapped in between that. And my trading style is more or less like a catch and hold. I'm not great at scalping, so I don't even try it, to be honest with you. If I bring up the trades that we had from, this is Monday right here. This is that break even, that one trade that we took, and then these are the several trades that we took on the 6th. Um, Honestly, one of these trades was really, really horrible because we actually had a positive trade here. And then we decided to get back in when the market opened back up at 1800. And as you can see, it flew off the damn handle, which usually doesn't happen. That usually doesn't happen. So I'm just like, I was really surprised about it. But we took that all the way back up here to stop loss. I think was like a negative 156 or something because it started down here and then ended up here. And it happened so quickly. I couldn't even do anything about it. And then on the 7th, we had several trades here. Um, Break even loss. This one was going great, and then it just came back up. I think we ended up taking a, I don't know if we ended up taking a loss or a break even on this one. It's probably break even, but then we lost that one right away, and then lost this one right away. And I decided because of this that I wasn't going to get back into my buy position right here. And of course, guess what happens? It flew up about 60, 70 pips. And now, as you can see, it's kind of rejecting itself back down a little bit below this support resistance area. So yeah, we haven't had a great day at all this week. The whole week, it's been shit. Um, so we're kind of just trying to see what happens. A lot of losses. Um, Honestly, I'm not mad at the losses because I'm following my confluences, so can't really necessarily be mad at the losses. But man, we are not doing so hot right now. So right now, like I said, we were at 49,612 is where we started at on the day. My idea here is to just see if I can catch and hold something as long as possible. I'm trying to get us back up to that 50K mark to get us slightly out of the hole. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, we're literally right up the cusp of losing the account because we can only get down to minimum account balance can only be 49,343. And if we started the day at 49,612, I'm not going to do the math. Let me go ahead and calculate that for you all. So 49612 minus 49,343.75. So we only had $268.25 of leeway, basically, on this trade, or on any kind of trades, to lose the account. So right now, it literally just barely it's barely not touching what I would consider my one-to-one. I'm gonna go ahead. I totally forgot the sound was up. I apologize. I'm gonna go ahead and set my. I didn't even have it set. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go ahead and set my break even to positive. And we got lucky on this trade because we actually got to enter a little bit higher in the drawdown. Basically, got to enter a little bit higher than what our entry was supposed to be. It's supposed to be at the bottom of this candle right here. I don't know why I didn't set this. I'm sorry. These candles are not great to see. All right, there you go. So we got our entry on this candle instead of at the bottom of this candle because we're supposed to get it at the close of this candle. But we got lucky and entered a little bit later. Wait up probably about a minute and then entered in. And as you can see right now, we're currently up 140. But the idea here is to just hold it as long as we possibly can today. I'm not going to mess with it. Usually what I would do is like wait till like 60 pips, something like that or whatever, which would be right here. I'm not going to mess with it though. I probably will adjust my break-even stop loss to, maybe a little bit more positive, maybe right down here at this support resistance line after it goes to 60 pips, just to see if we can, get a little bit further. But that's in my trading plan. That's not me just trying to hold on to the trade because I want to be greedy. That's not me trying to hold on to the trade because, oh, we got to get as much as we can out of it. That's literally in my trading plan. So I'm just going to do what I'm supposed to be doing and keep moving forward. If we lose, we lose. If we don't get as much as we're supposed to get, then that's fine. Or as much as I think that we're supposed to get, then that's fine too. But I don't want to mess myself anymore. I don't mess myself over any more than I already have by not taking the trades I'm supposed to in the way that I'm supposed to take them. You have a reason for a trading plan. You have a reason for a goal and a reason for trading strategy. You know what I mean? And I rarely follow mine. So I need to get to that point where I can just follow it and just be as mechanical as possible and say, hey, we won, or hey, we lost. Fuck it. Move on to the next trade. So I'm going to continue to try to do that. Y'all let me know if y'all have any questions. I'm going to be quiet now. We'll see if the market moves, how I'm hoping and thinking that it would, that it will, excuse me. And if it does, great. If it doesn't, then shit. I guess we're just shut out of luck. So let's see. I'm gonna take this reverse button off because I definitely don't want that. I'm gonna take the, I don't even know what that is, and the executions off. Profit and loss positions, I'll keep that up. Oh, and then I want to make this, move this over here to the left because it always messes me up on the right side. So that way, I wish you could see this more than this buy stop. But either way, that way you all can see what we're looking for and what we're looking forward to. If it makes its way down here to 60 pips, great. If it doesn't and it takes us back out, then I guess we're just still stuck in between because that's all I got. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And what I will do is I'll click show, allow show stats. Yeah, that way we can see where we're at and how much and how less, we're at. There any way to make that? Yeah, make the text bigger. There we go. Might be a little better like that. So yeah, we'll see where it goes. I got some work to do though, so yeah, I'm not gonna talk for a little bit. I will see you all in a minute. All right. Also, I forgot to mention that we did have unemployment claims today. Came out at 8:30. Not really a heavy news set to be honest. As you can see at 8:30 came through. Boom! It did push the market. It started its on it started the market on its way down. Um, what we're basically hoping for is just continuation. Can we get continuation? Can we get a flow of continuation to that downside, or is it just going to kind of trickle around like it's been doing the last few days? So we haven't seen a really good continuation day on this week so far. Um, Very interesting to not have seen that yet throughout the whole week. It's just been kind of choppy. So we'll see where it goes. All right, so more than likely, yep, taken out right there. Yeah, I think I might have to start taking the one-to-ones. It's looking like we might need to start taking the one-to-ones and just being happy with those for right now. The market's just not giving out uh, what it was before, which of course we knew that it wasn't going to sustain that high volatility movement of 60, 80, 100, 200 pips in a day and stuff like that. So now that it's started to finally calm back down, I'm guessing that we might need to go ahead and start taking our one-to-ones the way that they were. Because yeah, it's not giving us a general direction right now. We had a few times where this week where we could have taken the one-to-ones. It would have been at least positive on in some cases. Here, that would have been at least 2 wins. The problem is my one-to-ones sometimes can be really small and sometimes they can be bigger. So like this one's 23 pips and this one's 12 pips. Now, I guess the only reason why that is a problem is because my stop losses can also be very, very large if it goes back to stop me out. So in this case, like that 34 pip stop loss would have taken out the 23 and the 12 that we had, and plus we had a very small loss right here for 5 pips. So with that being said, I might need to readjust where my stop losses are going and how much that stop loss is. Like this one is a huge one, 40 pips stop loss. Not even half of that going into profit right here on the spike and then coming back down to take me out. So I might need to adjust my strategy or my plan on the day of how much I'm trying to go for, what my goal is, and stuff like that. Because as you can see, this one's a smaller one, but it's still 17 pips worth of stop loss. So you've got this trade here, this trade here, this trade here. Then this one broke even somehow, don't know. And then you've got this one in positive, but didn't touch my TP1, which is one-to-one. Oh, that's at the end of the day. And then so on and so forth. So we have some decent, traders, decent trades, I should say. And then we have some other ones that just look fugly. So as of right now, we are currently out of that trade, $4.50 positive, yay. But nothing doing, basically just a positive break-even trade. That's all it was. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that off. And then we'll see if we get another opportunity. That's pretty much all we can do for right now. So go from there, and we can erase this. And that's pretty much it. Cool. I hate the fact that it has the executions up there and the reverse button. I don't know why that just doesn't want to set itself to what I want, but it doesn't do it. So either way, we're out of that trade right now. My back is killing me. I don't know if I had told y'all about that, but military, man, back is murdering me right now. But either way, we'll see what we can get. I'll be quiet for right now, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but I pressed that damn button, the buy button, twice, and it still didn't put me in. And I was nervous because sometimes when you press that shit, it'll be delayed, and the next thing you know, it'll put you in a trade, and then it'll put you in twice. I pressed that motherfucker twice. I'm gonna be pissed if it start flying off the handle, and then all of a sudden it goes to being a decent trade because I pressed that shit 2 times. So now I done set a buy limit because I'm like, okay, if it at least didn't put me in with me pressing the fucking button, can it put me in on the buy limit, bro? Like, fuck. Hate when shit like that happens. I really do. Pissing me off because it would have been like right here, which would have been good because that would have set me up for uh not having to worry about um or so it would have set me up for being entered into where it was a drawdown just a little bit, which is always a good thing for me because I always go back in a drawdown in my trades. That's a really big trade, really big stop loss, as you can see, super huge stop loss. So I'm not happy about it. This is 50 pips in itself. To be honest with you, I would just leave it as is for the 1-to-1 because this is already going to be what's 550 times 5. I can't even think right now. My back hurts so bad. 50.25 times 5. 251. So I would gladly take the 251. But more than likely, what's going to happen is because of the way the market's been going, we're probably going to lose this trade too, which kind of sucks because we don't have much leeway. After this, if we lose this one and it goes to the point where we lose the full 251, I'll more than likely have to reset the challenge account. So I don't know the process on it yet, but as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know, you just hit the reset button. So I'm not sure if you have to pay anything, but I'll fill y'all in on that. I will let y'all know how that works out because I haven't done it yet. I was going to do it this morning, but I was like, well, let me just wait. I'll just go ahead and see if we lose the account in full or not, and then move from there. But either way, we'll see what happens. So we're in this trade. I got that set up. First button, turn that shit off. Left, profit. More orders are on, brackets, executions, turn that shit off. All right, cool. So we're in this trade right now. Um, quite a big, quite a big area to cover. We'll see what it gives us. I mean, if the market decides to fucking move today, that'd be great. In one general direction, that'd be great. If not, then we're pretty much screwed with that sideways movement because I just can't seem to scalp. But that might be something that I might need to change up, and not necessarily scalping, but just like taking my 1-to-1 when I get it. So I might have to start doing that instead. But yeah, everything's set up. We're in it to win it. We'll see what happens from there. Today is the 8th May. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, shit. This week ain't been nothing but ass. I can tell you that. Nothing but ass. I mean, my idea would be to see if we can hold it up to here, to be honest. But 1-to-1 will be right here. So, I don't know. We'll see what the market gives us. I'm going to be quiet. And yeah, we'll go from there. My back is killing me, but I am not lying. I am struggling. I am on the struggle bus today. All right, y'all. I'll be back.
All right, my good people. I'm gonna have to step away from the computer. My back is killing me, but I will do a review of the trade either later on today or tomorrow morning. First thing, not looking too great right now, but we'll see how it goes. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it as always. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I'm more than willing to answer. Make it constructive though, please. And yeah, we'll go from there. I will not talk about my strategy because, as you can obviously see, it doesn't work for right now. We will have to make some tweaks. I do believe we'll have to make some tweaks, and we'll have to figure out what we need to do better. Um, I'm thinking that the one-to-one route is what we want to do because that seems that that it might work out better for me. Um, and other than that, that's all I got. I appreciate y'all. Thanks. Hopefully you have a great trading day. All right, y'all. Peace.